Good day, children. How are you doing today? Welcome to another lesson of the Catholic Nursery and Primary School's online series. This is Basic 3 Mathematics. Stay with us. I hope you learned something today and I hope you have fun doing so. We are going to continue from where we stopped the last time, and our lesson for today will be approximation of decimal numbers. Approximation of decimal numbers. Our learning objectives are as follows. But at the end of this lesson, you should 1. Build on the knowledge of the first lesson where we discussed the approximation of whole numbers. 2. Understand approximation stroke rounding off. 3. Be able to round off to the nearest decimal places. Now let's begin. In the first lesson, we learned how to round off to the nearest tens, hundredths, and thousandths. The same approach applies too when rounding off decimal numbers. Whenever you are asked to round off a decimal number to a certain value, you do the following. First, identify the number to be rounded off. In this case, a number after the decimal point. Second, draw a line to the right of the number. Identify the digit immediately to the right of the line. If that digit is 4 or less, turn it and every other number to the right of it to 0. If it is 5 or more, add 1 to the digit to the left of it and turn it and any other number to the right of it to 0. So children, if you recall, these are exactly the same set of steps we highlighted when we approximated or rounded off our whole numbers. So the same too applies with decimals. To approximate to the nearest 10, look at the digit in the 10th column. To approximate to the nearest 100, look at the digit in the 100th column. To approximate to the nearest 1000, look at the digit in the 1000th column. Then you do the following. You draw a vertical line to the right of the place value digit that is required. You look at the next digit. If it is 5 or more, you increase the previous digit by 1. If it is 4 or less, you keep the previous digit the same, and you fill any spaces to the right of the line with zeros. Let's look at some examples. Approximate 1,234.567 to the nearest 100. 1,234.567. So the nearest 100 implies we want to approximate the number 6. We draw a line to the right of 6. And we look at the digit immediately after 6, which is 7. And we turn that digit to 0. Now, because 7 is greater than 5, what do we do next? We add 1 to 6, turning 6 into 7. Therefore, 1,234.567 becomes 1,234.57, rounded off to the nearest 100. Is this clear? Let's look at another example. Approximate 1234.567 to one decimal place. This implies we only want one significant digit after the decimal point. Once again, we express our numbers, and the first digit after the decimal point is 5 in the 10th position. What do? We draw a line to the right of 5. Look at the digit immediately after the line. It is the number 6. What do? We turn it to 0. Because 6 is greater than 5, we add 1 to 5, which turns 5 to 6. And finally, we look at the digit after 6, which is 7, and we simply turn it to 0. Beautiful. So, 1234.567 becomes 1234.6 to one decimal place. I hope this is clear. Now let's test our knowledge. We want you to round 982.4376 to A, the nearest tenth, B, 2 decimal places, C, the nearest thousandth. So children, I hope you have learned something new today. Add this knowledge to what you learned previously, and you'll have no problem rounding off or approximating numbers, whether whole or decimal. Play this video over and over again until you understand the lesson being taught. And if you still have any questions, ask mommy or daddy to put you in touch with your teacher. Until we meet again, stay safe and be good children. Bye-bye.